What you doing?
The money shift car's on the dyno. We tried to run it the other day, as Clayton knows. We were having fuel pump problems. Okay, fuel pump. We got to get the fuel pump out of the FSI. That was one thing we were waiting on. So I'm just going to start taking this stuff apart now. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the shifter and kind of what needs to happen for clearancing that we talked about in the last video. So you can just see right up here, this needs to be trimmed just a little tiny bit. You can actually put the boot back on if you want to run the boot and, you know, do something creative up underneath the boot to hold it up in place. Obviously this is pretty fancy looking, so I suspect the owner is going to keep it like this, but you can clip that back in with slight modifications, as you can see. So it's already geared, all set up and ready for abuse. So back to the fuel pump. Okay, we're in run number 1 of the Money Shift GTI, and we're just going to see what spring pressure is on it. The boost controller wasn't working, so I wired in another one. We'll have an idea of what's going on here, and I'm going to be logging it as well, so that will help. So let's just ease into this. See how the old girl's making out. Now, this thing hasn't been driven or anything yet. It's not really road legal because it hasn't been on the road for a couple of years since it broke. So we're just gonna get it through some heat. Hi, Clayton. We are just gonna warm it up a little bit, like burn all the crap off. So looking like garbage, but I only made 10 pounds of boost, but still looks like shit. O2 sensor off. Low pressure fuel regulation. Fuel pressure outside specifications. So I logged that one. Logged it? Yeah, I'm gonna do some digging here and see what the heck is up. How many times have we had the fuel pump out? A dozen times? At least. With what, how many different pumps? 5 different pumps. Well, 5 in total. 5 different pumps. Yeah. 3 of the same brand. Yeah. We won't get into that, but yeah, some problems with some fuel pumps. So we got a other pump in here now. It's working great, and we're about to do our first low boost run on the Money Shift car now to see how she fares in, fares out, fares in, fares out, fares out, fares in. No. Yeah. So you're just gonna log a couple things, but really United tune on this, so it's not a whole lot you have to do. It's United Motorsport with the adjustable features, so we can easily adjust. Well, we have the boost controller was faulty, so we have a stand-in for now. But we're controlling boost through the boost controller, but the adjustable features allow us to adjust launch control RPM, octane level, and boost level. So we'll probably just crank the boost level in the software, so ECU doesn't care. It's always going to be looking for a higher boost. And then we'll just bump up the boost on this. Again, this car has already been on the dyno years ago. It did like 330 or something, I can't remember, but it's around there. Hopefully we'll be able to squeeze a little bit more. We're going to try to turn it up some more.
Still a bit rich.
Yeah, well, I have the ECU. It could be what I got going on with the ECU, to be honest. So we'll look at the logs and do it again. But everything looks okay. So, and it's making sense power-wise now.
Yep.
It's broken.
It broke.
Sounds like it.
Peeps are kind of in the dark with what was going on with this. Want to do a quick update now, or wait until we see what the outcome is?
We had a oil pump
balance shaft
problem on the dyno, and Clayton will add that video here.
I don't know what that is. No, that's not the fans.
Broken.
You broke it?
It's broken.
It broke.
Sounds like it. Take a look here. That looks like get some more work to do. They're 2 weeks from hell. They just don't end. Okay, let's see how it likes oil pressure. Burn like a kitten. There's been a lot that's happened since then. Anyways, we're back on the dyno, and we're gonna try again with this one. So this is attempt number 3, I think, maybe 4. Fuel pump problems, oil pump problems, working through the growing pains of a car sitting for a long time after going through a money shift. So,
and really, with the amount of things that have come up with this car, this is like
surprised it's even alive.
Pretty lucky.
Yeah. So we're gonna do another kind of baseline run to kind of see where we sit, and looks like we're gonna need gas in this thing again. But anyways, we'll do another baseline run, see where we sit. Hope everything's good. Chasing a problem with this thing. It's seeing a bunch of knock, essentially engine noise, that the ECU is not liking. I don't believe it to be knock at this point, as I've pulled a whole bunch of timing out of it, and to prove the theory, we're going to put some better, well, not we're going to, we already did, put some better fuel in it, and we're going to try a couple runs to see how everything's looking with the better fuel in it, and then we'll decide which way we're going to go from there. So we're just waiting for it to come up to temperature. Clayton's making a bunch of racket out there, so let's get to the next run. Okay, I made some changes. It looks like we actually clipped boost cut on the last one, which is probably why it held us back from hitting 400. I actually turned the boost cut up, but also turned the duty cycle down a little bit, because I'm going to chuck a little bit more timing at it and see if we can get the 400. And if not, I'll turn the boost back up. Let's give this another shot. See what we come up with here. any part of that. 399.
0.83. Great.
Yeah.
Well, you round up. I mean, that's a legit round up.
That's a legit roundup. So I think that's it. I'm not. There's no point. This is as high as I want to go, so it's just not.
Yeah. For the sake of 0.17 horsepower.
Yeah. How do we do, Clayton?
Better than what we thought. So.
Yeah, so we let the car cool down. Clayton wasn't around with his good camera, so we decided to do one more run on this. So the part of the video, I mean, you'll see it all obviously in the video, but we did 399. We let the car cool down. We did one more run, and it did 418. Clayton, you can see, show 418, 344, and that was at 24 pounds. So a little bit less boost, just like the colder air and the whole, everything was cooler. So
it's a good thing I decided to come by with my better camera tonight.
Yeah. We did multiple runs in the 390 to 400 range. The problem now really is the car is out of fuel. Like this 400 range on these injectors, that's it. So this is going to be it for power until if he decides to go a little bit further with it. So we'll need to do either a 5th injector or multi-port injectors, or maybe direct port water meth like we did on the other Mark V, the white one.
So you could do what we did, or what you did on the all-wheel drive Mark V, which was the 5th injector, or the water meth like on Zach's car.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's really going to help. I mean, I shouldn't say the only thing. There are injectors and pump upgrades now to get to the 500-600 horsepower range. It's just to start from scratch to buy new injectors and a new pump, because they work together. It's going to be a lot more money than if we just put like a good water meth kit in it or something. So anyways, I think that's it for this one. This one has definitely fought us. Like, money shifted, thought the thing was wrecked, repaired the head, fought with the fuel pump. Man, I had the fuel pump out probably 10 times.
You're really good at taking those in and out.
Yeah, definitely. And then the oil pump let go on the dyno. We have a small clip of that. Clayton probably already added this in. And then we're here, finally. It's made its redemption. So previous dyno, I think the best it did was like 320, 330. So we're 418. That's it. So anything else, Clayton? We forgot.
I don't think this car got much more.
It's got 9 lives. Yeah, it's definitely lost a few lives for sure. It just has a set of connecting rods in it, stock pistons. So at this point, these engines are pretty cheap. So for the power that it's making, if something did happen to it, again, it's not that expensive to fix. But we were lucky. We were able to save this one. He's going to get to have some fun with it. And maybe he'll want to do some more upgrades down the road. So that's it for this one. Be sure, if you have any questions or comments, ask them below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome all our new subscribers to the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Do some B-roll of the shifter when I'm shifting, when I'm rowing. GoPro, just forget about this. GoPro, stop recording.